Alright everyone, I'm back online. We're playing Fall of the Samurai, more Fall of the Samurai, um, the Battle of Osaka, Siege of Osaka Castle. Of course we're going to play on very hard. Basically, this is a battle that occurs a few days after the last one. Osaka Castle has sort of been the seat of the Shogun for 200 years. Before, during the Shogun's time, from like the 1600s to the 1868, basically, the Shogun was in charge of Japan, and the emperor was sort of playing a ceremonial role. I'm not very good with Japanese history, but basically Wikipedia says this battle didn't actually happen. What happened is the as soon as the shogun saw the emperor's flag, he decided to run, and the castle was given up without a fight, right? But that's not what happens here. So this says a historical battle that never actually happened in real life, the siege of Osaka Castle. And we're gonna play this. I have played this a couple times just to see what it was like, and I've lost. But I'm pretty sure I figured this out and how to beat it. And it's relatively tricky for a battle. You're very vastly outnumbered, and it is a siege battle, so you have to do some tricks to basically attack the castle. The other problem is enemies appear out of nowhere. Now I know where they are, so I'll be ready for them. But let's get this started. The map is loading. And it'll probably start off and have a little bit of Japanese history before we get into the battle. Apologies for the load time. My computer's a little bit older. I'm using my desktop. Hopefully it hasn't frozen. Here we go. Starting the battle.
Only a few days have passed since war broke out at Tobafushimi.
Oh, it's paused.
The fearsome samurai, Saigo Takamori, and his imperial army are marching against the Tokugawa shogun himself. Tokugawa Yoshinobu's seat is Osaka Castle, a formidable fortress surrounded by water. The scattered Tokugawa loyalists have regrouped here. They defend the town and castle in great numbers. Takamori's scouts report that shogunate troops have been spotted moving large amounts of gunpowder. The activity seems to be centered on the wall towers of the castle. Perhaps they are storing it there. The scouts also report that Tokugawa Yoshinobu himself has fled by ship. the Shogun will have to watch his castle burn. Defeat the Shogunate army, capture Osaka Castle, and burn it as a demonstration of the Emperor's wrath.
All right, let's get this party started. I played most of this map, and from what I can tell, the missing gunpowder, wherever it is, I do not actually know where the gunpowder is or what its significance to the game is. I'm fairly certain that it's not significant at all. Basically, what we have to do is we have to basically go all the way around, defeat all these forces, basically go all the way to the back of the castle here, and go across this bridge here, which doesn't blow up. It's the only bridge that doesn't blow up. So the other bridges do blow up. Basically, this one here, and this one here. So if you try and cross them, they blow up. And the main idea is not to let them blow up at all. So if they don't blow up, the forces defending the walls, they don't redeploy to join the other shogunate forces, right? So you can fight less of them if you don't walk into their trap. Now, I don't know the significance of the gunpowder, right? But before we even get to the gunpowder, there's a lot going on. I mean, the picture was of this one right here, right? And if there's any way that we can basically blow up the whole castle by shooting this thing here, that would be very nice, right? I don't see anything else that looks like that. Maybe this thing here sort of looks like that here. So these towers here, and maybe what we can do is we can basically shoot these pieces here. Let me just do a quick Google. I'm going to cheat just to make sure that the gunpowder they're talking about is not significant. Because I don't want to run around for an hour and basically have them basically do this. So what you have to do is you have to blow the gunpowder towers, right? Have your cannons destroy the gunpowder towers so it forces them out to fight you. So it is correct. I am correct that you basically have to blow these pieces up here. So you send your cannons over here and you basically shoot them here. And as they'll basically come out and they'll be forced to fight you. So there's one of these here, and the second one is all the way over here, and they will basically be forced to come out and fight you over here, right? I did not do that the first time. It's probably what led to my defeat. I scaled the walls, so that made it much harder. Yeah. So this time we're gonna blow up the gunpowder towers and basically defeat them. Now let's take a look at these forces, right? What do we actually have here? It was Saigo Takamori. He's your general. Basically the new representative of the emperor. So these are the emperor's banners. And here we have the Kahitai. Hopefully I'm not mangling the names, but basically these are modern soldiers with modern rifles. Basically almost like First World War soldiers, except it's not the First World War yet. The guns they have are, they can shoot 2 or 3 times a minute and they're very accurate, right? It's something like that, right? It's basically I forgot exactly what kind of gun they have, but they basically have the best gun of the Japanese forces. These two are the elite troops. They're actually not the best elite troops there are in this game. I don't play the campaign, but I did read the wiki just to take a look at the units, and there's actually foreign troops like U.S. Marines and whatever. And these Kahitai are apparently the cheapest elite soldiers that you can buy, right? So they are elite soldiers based on their statistics and how well they shoot, right, and how well they fight. And they even have an ability which encourages enemy units that are nearby, right? So it's sort of like almost like Imperial Guardsmen from Napoleon Total War. I'm always going to talk about Napoleon Total War because it's my favorite, and I doubt that's ever going to change. But we have these two Kahitai, and then we have these Imperial Infantry. They're not as good as the Kahitai. They have less accuracy, but you know they're actually not that bad, because when you look at the Imperial Infantry, they have 15 ammunition, and the Kahitai, they only have 10 ammunition, and they actually have the only thing, they reload slower as well too, 44 to 59. So really the best thing is to keep these two elite infantry in reserve. They're decent at fighting, but they're also better because they have this special ability. They can hide in encourage nearby unit, right? And the other thing that these four units, the Kahitai and the Imperial Infantry, have is they can kneel fire. So when they kneel, the first rank kneels down, they can shoot, and the ones in the back can shoot, so it doubles their firepower, right? So if you hold all your soldiers and you put them in a line like this, basically you can have all 200 men shoot, and it will be very, very, very powerful, a lot of firepower, right? So that's these four units here. They're your best soldiers. Then you have White Bear Infantry. White Bear Infantry and Black Bear Infantry, they're actually not elite troops, right? They're just named units, but they're better than normal line infantry, right? Basically, they're named units, and they're about the same as line infantry, the normal soldiers. I mean, one of them's called Black Bear, so I'm assuming that they're better at melee fighting. Maybe they're better at using their sword. I mean, let's take a look at them. They kind of look scary, right? They've got a bear hat on, bear skin hat, or a Japanese equivalent of it. But they're not elite troops just because they have these names, right? So statistics are not as good as these Imperial Infantry or these Kahitai. Kahitai are the true elite troops because they have a special ability, and then the Imperial Infantry are just very, very good infantry, almost elite troops, but not quite. And these ones here, the Black Bear and the White Bear, they're sort of line infantry. And then we got the sharpshooters, right? Sharpshooters have interesting ability in that they can stay hidden while they're firing, and basically they can run a lot, right? They've got skirmish mode too. So I am going to use them. They've got 49 accuracy, 44 here, 49. So they have just as much accuracy as these Imperial Infantry, or even the not these ones, but at least the Imperial Infantry, right? So the quality of your troops is very, very good, and you're going to need them, because if you look at this bar at the top, they outnumber you 5 to 1. I'm assuming that as soon as we blow up the gunpowder towers, it will make our lives much easier. So what we'll do is we will go right here, and we will send these things to blow up the gunpowder towers right here, right? Another thing that we're gonna do at the very start is we are going to take this house here. Now, houses apparently in Shogun Total War, Fall of the Samurai, you can't actually go inside the house, but what you can do is you can send your sharpshooters, like your troops, to man almost sort of the sides of the walls like this, right? So this is what it is, and we're going to do that, and you got to watch out when you do that, because you need them to run there, right? That's good there. In Napoleon Total War, you had to unpause to see where they were going, but now you can just press space and you can see basically that they're going over here, right? You made them go over there. And there's a couple more units that I didn't talk about yet. We have these Kyoto police. They're good against cavalry. Resistance to morale socks. They carry long pikes, and they have a big bonus versus cavalry. So we're gonna save them for the horses. So there's a certain part in the map, horses appear out of nowhere. We're gonna save these two for the horses. And these katana kachi, the melee units, we're gonna save them for when we need to storm the castle and climb the walls, right? Basically, these are the samurais. I mean, they have the samurai armor on. We're gonna use them when we need to climb the walls and storm the walls. And here are the police with long sticks. They're apparently really good against horses, so we're gonna use them against the horses, right? So let's get this started right now. We're going to send these sharpshooters. They're coming over here. The reason why the sharpshooters are coming over here is they are very fast at walking. Good stamina. That's what good stamina means. That they basically can run a lot, right? The next thing that we're gonna do here is these black bear infantry and white bear infantry. We're gonna send them over here to shoot like this. We don't want to get them too close to the wall, because then they will be shot at by the by defenders on the wall, and we don't want them to set off the gunpowder on the wall, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put them like this, because the brunt of the killing of this first group of soldiers is going to be done by the sharpshooters, and they're going to fight these two units here. They're gonna decimate them. We will send the Kahitai over here like this, and then Imperial Infantry will be like this. And like this, sort of filling out the insides of the house. You see, the house is sort of filled up like this. Maybe what we want to do is we want to have one unit of Kahitai on the outside like this. That way they basically do this. Now, the issue with this map is you do run out of ammunition because there's so many enemies, right? But I'm hoping that running out of ammunition is just because I didn't blow up these gunpowder walls. Also, running out of ammunition, I'll tell you the different places where it's possible to run out of ammunition. So, for example, you have the general here, general's bodyguard, and they're actually in range of your one Armstrong gun, right? You could bombard it and you could probably kill the general. But the thing is, you need all 20 ammo. So you have 20 ammunition. It's not like Napoleon where the cannons have unlimited ammunition, right? In Napoleon, the cannons were the best, right? You sort of went around the cannons. Apparently in Fall of the Samurai, they're also really, really good, the cannons, because they're very accurate. And from what I've seen, they are very accurate, very deadly. But they've only got 20 ammunition, right? And we're going to need every single little bit of ammunition that we can get. Another thing we can do with this general here is put him into loose formation so that it's harder for them to kill units of the general. And we want that. We don't want general units dying for no reason, right? And the influence range for the general is rather short, in my opinion, right? Basically, it's within gunfire range. So if the unit comes out to this blue circle, they can definitely shoot at your general. So it's really important to put your general into loose formation, from what I can tell, and put it into guard mode so that it doesn't chase anything down. Now let's see. Everyone has been given their marching orders, including the Armstrong gun. We're not going to use the artillery on this group of troops here. We're going to use the artillery to shoot down this tower here. Now, one annoying thing about artillery is if you don't deploy them correctly, you can have a bunch of friendly fire and basically kill your own artillery, and then they can't move anymore and they can't shoot. I don't know if it's because they've run out of ammunition or because of that problem. But you know, what happens is these big horses here, they sort of run off, and then you can't shoot anymore with your cannons. It's almost like this ammunition sort of disappears and these big horses run off. So you have to be careful when you're deploying your guns, that you don't shoot, say, directly to your flanks, right? Because then the cannons, they try to shoot perpendicular to each other, and they shoot each other to blow up their own ammo, right? We basically do not want that, right? Okay, everything has started. We're going to start moving our soldiers now, and as you see, everyone is running here except for these two. So they're moving. What you have to do is turn the run on, and turn the run on for him too. That's a little bit annoying. So when you are going into walls, it does not automatically run to the wall. The units walk to the wall. So you have to turn on run, right? That's the thing you have to do. Now, and the Armstrong gun here, your cannons, they don't have the run ability because it's not horse artillery, it's just artillery. And it's going to take a while for them to get up to here. But from what I understand is you have to blow up these houses here, this fort wall here, and as soon as you blow up this thing, the gunpowder explodes and they start coming out across this bridge, and you can massacre them. So let's have this happen.
Claim it for the Emperor.
Right. The road is lightly defended, but we're going to need every single unit we have. We don't want to lose any more than 10 soldiers fighting this initial battle, right? We're going to need every single man that we can. In this game, hiding behind these walls actually gives you an enormous advantage. Your firepower doubles or triples. You get a lot better at defense. So it's very good to hide behind these like tiny wooden walls and start shooting. At least from what I've seen so far, right? All right, the general has made it here, and he's in loose formation. So if he gets shot at, it's a little bit harder for them to kill units of the general. We see some of these soldiers coming in. They are line infantry, so it's not militia. These are both line infantry units. They are professional soldiers, and they will need firepower to kill. Now this one here is a militia unit, and they've got the sort of traditional hats, and their guns are probably worse, right? Our units are better, man for man, but we need every single unit that we have because we're outnumbered 5-1 at least, right? So here they come. We sent the sharpshooters, and the sharpshooters are almost there. Here they are right here at the front, because their ability, good stamina, means they run very, very fast. And what you want to do is you want to put them at the front of the wall here, where they're going, because sharpshooters do very, very well when they're behind walls, right? At least from what I can see. It's my first time using sharpshooters, right? I just figured that out from how they performed the last time I tried this map. And I did beat this initial part without losing very many casualties at all. You see basically you're running towards it. Your soldiers are running towards it, and you sort of barely make it onto the wall. And what you want to do is now you want to inspire them with your general so that they fight better, right? So how you use inspire is you press inspire here, and then you left click on the unit, right? I don't know how many times you can use inspire. I don't know if it's just once a battle. If it's just once a battle, I don't want to use it now. I mean, let's make the battle. Let's do this. We will inspire the unit. There you go. They're inspired now. And it does recharge. It does recharge, right? So we don't have to. And it looks like the general is a little bit off. So we will move him a little bit closer. His units a little bit closer. And everyone is getting onto the. All the troops are getting onto the wall here, and it looks like we made it onto the walls. One sharpshooter has died. That's pretty good because they're taking massive amounts of fire. 196, and here's fire from here, right? As you can see, these units have a very, very long range. Neo fire. So if you neo fire, they will kneel down and you see the men in the front, they kneel down, and the men at the back, they double or triple the amount of firepower. Looks like 40 of these soldiers have died here, which is not very good. It's not the greatest, right? I wanted them to shoot these sharpshooters here, but that's all right. We will still keep playing. I'm not gonna restart the map just because we lost a few dozen troops here. We should be able to make up that difference, right? Should not be so deadly. I'm gonna go like this. .153. I mean, they're neo firing. Wavering 78. Now these ones here, they cannot neo fire. Stationary, not in combat. I mean, I think what's happened is they don't have enough space on the wall, so they're not able to shoot. I mean, there they go. They're starting to like that. So 50 of these Kihitai have died already. That's not too good. The first time I beat this with only just a few dozen dying. Probably because they didn't put these in front, right? I'm not going to restart. I'm going to keep going like this because let's hope that I have enough troops to finish this off. We're going to turn off fire at will mode because they're basically routed. We don't want them to waste any more ammunition on the routed units. Now this Kahitai unit has taken some casualties, so we're gonna be careful with this this unit here. It's at 138 out of 200. It's still effective, but we're gonna keep him in the back for the rest of the battle, and use it sort of as a reserve unit. Now let's watch this artillery. Maybe we could probably unlimber here, and shoot the gunpowder tower. It's not going to be very accurate. I don't want to get too close because I know that the closer you get, they actually have a range bonus sitting on this wall here, and I don't want to get so close that the wall will be able to shoot my cannons, right? I mean, here they go, the cannons here. They've been put like this. Now, let's shoot this wall here. Now, there's something interesting here. You can actually go into first-person mode and shoot the cannon. I'm not gonna do that. All right, there we go.
My lord, we hit a gunpowder store. The defenders must flee from the castle.
All right, there they go. This should make it much easier. Let's put everything. We're gonna maximize our firepower like this as they come up, and let's put the Kahitai like this as well. I mean, they can't shoot over other people's bodies, right? But we're going to do this, and let's move the horsemen a little bit closer as well. The general bodyguard. Now that this is shot, we're going to save our ammunition, because we're going to need all the ammunition that we can get, right? I mean, I could use the cannons to start shooting these people as they come across the bridge, but I'm not going to do that. I need my cannonballs. I need to save them for later. Now we're keeping these Kahitai. They've taken some casualties. We're keeping them back so they can expire the units. And let's shoot them as they come across the bridge. Turn on the fire at will, right? I don't know if they can shoot across, but these ones definitely can. There we go. I mean, I probably should have started using the cannon, because the cannonball right on there would have been deadly, right? But you see, it's not even necessary, because they start fleeing, right? As soon as one unit's already started to flee. I mean, a couple cannonballs would have killed a lot of them. I feel bad that I didn't use the cannonballs, right? I'm taking some casualties here, 164, 200. Yeah, definitely. Now I regret not using the cannonballs. I really should have basically used artillery to shoot them as they were coming across the bridge. White Bear Infantry, 143. So I took quite a few casualties. About 50 men died. But that's alright. I killed a lot of them. Let's keep going. We saved the cannonballs, right? We saved the cannonballs. Maybe saving the cannonballs are gonna basically make a difference. Set everyone to stop shooting. And here is what we're going to do. What we need to do now is to basically use the wall here again when we take the what is it called here? The workshop here. We've got to take it. Let's get the. I mean, I want to put units that haven't had too many casualties in the front. Two of these Imperial infantry units here, and of course the sharpshooters, because they're really good on the wall. Alright, there's two there. Next, what we need is let's have these two Kahita units at the back here. We're gonna put them right here in the in this gap here, so they can shoot through the door if they need to, right? And inspire the men on the wall. They're walking. We need them to run. And these two, the white bear and the black bear, we will put them over here. On the flanks. So basically, if the enemy gets a little too close, these will sort of support them by shooting over there, right? And we're keeping our infantry in reserve here. We're not going to use our infantry yet. And of course our artillery is not going to be used as well. It's not going to get there in time. Because what's going to happen is they're going to rush up and they're going to try to basically get to the wall before we can. And it's going to be fine because we're going to get to the wall first, right? One more Imperial infantry unit. Let's go here, maybe I'll make it first. So we've lost quite a few men, about 100 men. I mean, if we had done it really, really well, we could have lost 0. But I think, now that I know what these gunpowder towers are, we should be okay. There's 2 gunpowder towers. We should be able to blow up the second one, and we won't have to storm the wall like before and take a lot of casualties. The general is shooting. Let's have him not shoot. He's wasting his ammunition shooting these fleeing troops. And I think the general actually counts as revolver cavalry, so he's on the horse, and the people accompanying him have pistols, right? Okay, the general is now in position. We're going to turn on the fire at will so that he can shoot whatever is coming. And here we go. The sharpshooters are the first to make it because they have good stamina. And we're gonna go there. Hopefully they make it in time. There we go. Right. Here we go. They're gonna take a few shots at the sharpshooters to start. I just lost 10 men like that. But now, as soon as you get behind the wall, they should get a lot of defense by hiding behind the wall. Right, there we go. Now these ones here, Kahitai, looks like I'm starting to shoot. They're starting to run towards the katana and police people. Let's let them do that. Nothing horrible about that. Wavering, and this one is shattered. Now more troops are arriving. Imperial infantry. Let's do this there. So I'm sort of filling up the gaps. These ones, let's have them not shoot anymore. I don't want them to shoot anymore because they're shooting at sort of stragglers. All right, they're getting in position now. Fire at will. Let's shoot at these ones here. Fire at will. Shoot at these ones. And these ones will shoot at these ones as well. I gotta make sure that the Yarikichi don't make it. They're swordsmen, so if they make it into the to our lines, it's gonna be very bad for us. But they're not gonna make it, right? We're gonna shoot them first. Shoot the Yarikichi here. Katana Kichi. So these are spearmen actually, and they're rushing now. Unfortunately, it seems that they are getting closer and closer to my troops. Let's bring these a little bit closer. Maybe I'll have to actually use them. They're getting closer. Shaken. They're charging. Hopefully I can shoot. Come on. How many of them have died? 173. Can I inspire again? Alright, there we go. Inspired. Wavering. Shattered. Alright, there we go. I mean, we lost a few men, but nothing that we can't survive. And we used the inspire ability, right, which is good. I mean, I need them to get back behind the wall so they can start shooting. Now, put more of these here. And there's 150 left only, but here's the full unit of 200 here. I mean, they're sort of shooting from behind that reverse slope, but I'm gonna stay on the wall because the wall is much better than whatever they have. Some telephone poles or whatever. Alright, there we go. They're dead now. We got them. We should have spent this time to basically capture this this thing here, because should have sent one of the police units to stand on this unit, on this circle here, to try and capture it, because this workshop gives them melee bonus or whatever, and we want to take away that bonus, so later on they're not as powerful. I mean, here it goes. This yellow thing is how much we're slowly capturing it, right? And here's the artillery we got here. Now, the next phase of the battle, we've got to send some more of these swordsmen here, because well, basically what happens here is they've got some troops here, but they've got a lot of troops hiding in these woods here, right? We have to beat them somehow, and we're going to use artillery to do that, and get them across. That's how we're going to do it. I mean, this sand here, it seems that we can't put anything on the sand. Alright, there we go. I think the orange is done. We have captured the workshop. It belongs to Imperial, so it belongs to us. Now we need to basically figure out how we are going to deal with those troops that are hiding inside the trees there. So we're gonna do this like this. And we're gonna bring in our horsemen here like this. Now I know that the enemy is right over there, right? But I can't put the cannons that far back. I can only put them over here, right? So let's hope that that is enough. Enough protection for the cannons, I mean. There's some troops that are not moving, probably because these are kneeling, right? Let me see what's going on here. Right. Let's have them move. And what about these ones here? These are the Hitai, the weaker unit. Let's put them in the back behind the cannon. It's not ideal to put something behind the cannon, but you do what you gotta do. And just in case the enemy decides to sort of send their melee in to fight, I will do this. This 132 unit, let's put them back here as a reserve. They will buff these ones here, right? And then the general unit will sort of be in the center here. Maybe get rid of the loose formation so that they can hide behind the houses like this. Now hopefully they don't come out of the trees and start shooting me. They should start moving as soon as you start crossing the bridge, the enemy. Alright, here we go. Alright. White Bear infantry has not moved at all. Let's see what I can do with the White Bear infantry here. And what about the sharpshooters? The sharpshooters have also not moved. I'm gonna move them over here to see if I can bring them around. Yeah. Okay, now everyone's starting to move. Here they come. The enemy troops. They're coming in the trees. Let's hope that I get into position before they start shooting at me. I think they're gonna try and see. They're hidden in the woods here. Here they come. Everything is getting ready now. Alright, this wall, it's not a kind of wall that you can use to hide behind. Hopefully that means that I can shoot over it. I think that putting these straight in front is not going to work. I'm gonna have to put them right here, right? Now, well, what are these? Line infantry, levy infantry. Maybe what I can do is I can put them over here like this. They can go all the way around, and these Kahitai, these ones here can go right like this, right? At least until the artillery comes. I don't think the artillery is gonna make it. Yeah, the artillery is definitely not going to make it. let's see what we've got here. What we can do is we can inspire again. It's 15 seconds to inspire again. Let's take advantage of that, and what we can do is probably turn on fire at will so I can start shooting at them. Alright, here we go. Inspire is almost ready. And I don't know if the Kahitai can give a bonus to other Kahitai. Let's assume that they can. Get them to kneel to Kyoto Police, where's the sharpshooters? Katana. Where are my sharpshooters? Here they are. They're a little bit slower, which is very interesting. Usually the first one's there. But let's inspire. You have to inspire, you have to click the ability, then you have to left click. It's not right click. Right click does nothing. Now they're fully inspired, and what you can do is you can have them kneel here for more firepower, kneel fire, and then I don't really want to spend my melee units right now, so I'm going to wait for the sharpshooters basically, because the sharpshooters are going to shoot from here like this, right? It looks like that they're here are the melee units. I may need these katana people. This is not good at all. I didn't notice that they had some melee units here. Let's hope that they can get shot up before they reach my units, because if they don't, then it's gonna be pretty fairly brutal. These Shogatai are gonna reach these Kahitai. Let's see if I'm able to defeat them. They're inspired, right? Let's put the horsemen right behind there. Maybe they can also add some firepower. What are they fucking doing? I don't understand what they're doing. Okay, they fucked up. Now even my general unit has to run back, and the katana people have got to run in like this. Let's do this like this. Oh, it's because they don't have fire at will. They were not shooting. I mean, there we go. They're running away. I mean, hopefully their charge is. Hopefully they can run far enough, right? Here we go. They're running. They're running. They're running. They're running. More are running. Let's get them across. I mean, I can't run all the way because it looks like these artillery are here, right? I mean, I almost want to unlimber right here, but wonder if that would be suicidal. I mean, you unlimber right here. And then you have these here, basically with your backs to the water almost. mean, it'll be a disaster if they reach my artillery, right? I can't let that happen. Here they come. They're coming over here. A lot more micro than I would like. Now, hopefully they don't start firing at my artillery, because that would be a disaster, right? Let's see if I can go like this. I mean, they're chasing me around all the way. And have here are the let's do this right here so that they can basically surround those ones. But the problem is these ones right here, right? They're within the radius, so we can't shoot them. Let's get them back here like this. I mean, we've which way are they aiming here? I think they're aimed in the wrong direction here, right? It's the problem. And let's see if I can basically do this here. Blast them as they're coming this way. I mean, I've lost way too many of them to these swordsmen here. There's 90 left. I don't know if I start out with 200 or what. Steady. Imperial infantry. Let's get this like this. This. And they're shooting this way, so let's go back over here like this. Right, that was not the greatest. I let them kill too many of my troops, maybe 100 men. but and the general wasn't in most of the fight. But I think I'm still all right. I think I can still win this. I mean, I wonder if I can actually hit them like that, or if it blows up the building. I mean, if I can arc or not. I don't think it can arc. I think that's basically it. Let's see if it takes a shot or not. Okay, they're both routed now. Everything's routed now. Alright, that was a little bit of excitement. Let's go on to the next phase of the fight. I mean, it lets them I mean, they got all massacred in this square, but the thing was chasing me around for a little bit, right? Which was not too good. Now, the next thing that we've got to do is we've got to beat these line infantry to the to this thing here. We're not gonna make it over there. It's too far away. So what we've got to do is we've got to bring in our cannons and use our cannons to basically bring them out. Now they should be attaching to the cannons right now. Right now they're getting ready to move. Hopefully they still can move. Right, I see someone moving. It takes forever to hook the artillery up to the horses.
Following orders.
I don't know if they're allowing me to move now. Is it allowing me to move or not? Because if it doesn't allow me to move, I've basically screwed myself. I can't move these cannons, all because I unlimbered in the middle of the water, right? I mean, they're saying following orders, but I think they're stuck. I don't think they can move. Yeah, I may have bugged the cannons. That's very unfortunate, because if the cannons are basically bugged, it means I can't blow up that gunpowder tower there, right? And I'm basically stuck in the water, right? That's what I needed to do. I needed to blow up that one over there. Okay, they started to move. Okay, they started to move. It looks like because they started to move, I'm gonna be okay. That's good. They did not bug. That's amazing, actually. Now let's move all our troops up. Sharpshooters are the only sort of light infantry that you've got here. I mean, I thought it was bugged for sure, right? The game was bugged and I couldn't move my cannons, but that didn't happen. Alright, let's have everything move into range. We're gonna wait for the cannons to move up, because with the cannons we can blow these infantry off the walls without losing too much, and we don't want to lose anything. And here come the cannons here, right here. I'm gonna move the infantry out of the way so that the cannons can shoot. I mean, we've lost a lot more of these elite troops than I would have liked, but we should be still okay to beat the map. We have most of our melee intact, and we have our arm-strong cannons. Plus, I know how to blow up the gunpowder towers now. I don't want to get so close that they get shot at. Alright, here they come. Now let's open up the cannons. I mean, if it had been bugged and I hadn't been able to get out of that river, that would have really pissed me off in a way. Alright, they're confident. They're not going to be so confident once these shells start killing them. Wow, it killed 70 of them. I think all 3 of those shells hit. They're running badly. Alright, let's turn off let's not waste any more shells. Wait for them to appear. What you can do is you can go here and it'll force them to come back to that wall. I mean, they're going right here, wavering. Okay, let's unlimber here. We want to kill these ones here. And to do that, we have to get a little bit closer, almost to here. And now that they're over here, what we can do is we can get on the wall if we wanted to, right? You could almost get on the wall and start blowing them to bits, but we're gonna wait a little bit before we do that. And sometimes you have to sort of zoom in and take a look at the elevation of the now open it up. And hit the corners. There we go. They should, I guess they're fleeing now back there too. Here they come. They're coming back to the wall, which is great. They're kind of on the wrong side of the wall. There we go. Shattered, alright. Let's see if we can shoot that over there. Alright. I'll get a little bit closer here and try and beat them up. I think what we can do is we definitely can go like this and shoot them. I don't want to run out of shells to blow up this stupid thing though. That's the thing. But at the same time, I do want to obliterate them with the artillery, because anything other than artillery killing them is gonna take relatively heavy casualties, right? I mean, they're militia infantry. Oh shit. Let's get here. Starting to shoot at the cannons. Okay, they didn't manage to kill anyone. I mean, now that we have this here, I can bring the general. Maybe a couple more shells here is enough. And why am I so afraid of the wall? Why aren't I just charging in and trying to shoot them? Because the wall really makes them a lot more powerful, right? I don't want to lose anyone if it can be helped to this. I mean, hopefully this cannon here can hit that. See what happens. It can't do it. Line of sight blocked. All right. All right. We're gonna have to move in and attack them. I mean, I could send the horse, send it all the way around like this and shoot him, but it's a fairly long way around, right? Just to basically get them over here like this. And I do have a timer, so let's get ready to move him in. Yeah. Hold on a second. A bit of a spill. All right. We need to send them to fight this infantry. Maybe I can send my sharpshooters around this way. And what I need to do is you need to set them to run, because while they're going to a wall, they don't run for some reason. Right. Now let's see what I can do with the artillery. I think it was alright to move the artillery into their range. I mean, they had a lot of time to shoot at the artillery. They didn't manage to kill anyone there. I mean, who else do I have here? I have the melee units that I can bring in. Oh, these are just some. There are more troops ready to fight. And these ones, are they running? That's the question. Now let's turn on fire at will. And they haven't been shooting all this time. Unit losing decisively. Combat even. Let's inspire that unit there, so that they're not losing decisively. Got an ability to suppression fire here. And here we go here. Fire at will. I mean, I turned fire at will off. That's the reason why. Okay, these ones are gone here. I mean, they're just militia units, so they routed relatively quickly, but it did take a long time to basically kill 2 militia units. Wavering, unit losing decisively, combat even, wavering. Let's see this here. Okay, they both fled. So much for the decisive, losing decisively. Turn off fire at will here. Don't want to waste ammo on the stragglers here. Now the next little bit that happens is the cavalry. As soon as you go over here, what happens is they come across here. They come across the bridge. I mean, my Imperial infantry looks like they're still alive at least. These Kyoto police, where are they? They're over here, and so the Katana Kichi. I don't want to move them too close. It'll set off the horsemen. So let's not get too close. And here come the Kyoto police. They're good against horses. Now, how do I know that the horses are going to come? Because I've played this before, right? I lost badly because I didn't know about these gunpowder towers, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put troops over here, line them up over here, so that they can basically fight the That's what we're gonna do there. And as soon as we blow up the that thing over there, it's gonna force them across the bridge, right? Let's I mean, if we can get it from here, that's even better. Then when they come across the bridge, we will destroy them with the cannonballs. But let's not do that to start, because we still have to beat the horsemen. I mean, the horsemen are still on the way, right? But I mean, I hate how when you're going to a wall, they don't run. If you're going to a wall, it should make you run automatically because of the urgency of going to a wall, right? Now let's bring up the Kyoto police. The horsemen will arrive soon. And bring in these samurai. Let's keep the general inside this house. He's sort of taken over this little fort, right? White Bear infantry. Put that right over here. Put some infantry here so that the horses can't just ride themselves in. And now I should say enemy cavalry. I mean, it happened the last time that I was doing it. Let's see if I can shoot this thing right now, right? If I can. Oh, I don't want to stand in front of the... Alright, there we go. Gunpowder exploded. Now they're all gonna start coming out, right? Okay, here they come. Make sure to turn on the fire at will so that they start shooting. Here they come. They're coming out. Let's see if I can get them on this little choke point here to kill a lot of them. So far misses. I haven't hit. As soon as I hit, it's gonna be really brutal. Oh, there we go. It blew out 50 people or something like that. There we go. There you go. I mean, it's a lot of them, right? It's better that I used the artillery for what it's meant for. Blowing up masses of troops. Okay, they've all routed. All right, there's still some left. I've blown up half the castle, but I should be able to handle whatever is left. Right? There's just the general left. He's sitting in the center of the castle here, and maybe one unit here, one unit of Shogatai swordsmen. I don't know if that means swordsman. I mean, here we go. There's swordsmen. There's a couple more units here. So there's 3 or 4 units here. I mean, no wonder I lost the first time when I didn't blow up the gunpowder. But let's trigger the cavalry to come. I mean, look at all this black powder here. They're fighting. They're starting to fight. And oh, some of them are actually. I mean, what's going on? They're all routed, but you're stabbing them, right? Do they fight back? I think they don't fight back. They just get stabbed. Am I losing men? It doesn't look like I'm using men. I'm just sort of killing them all, right? They're running into me and trying to get away, but I'm killing them all. Okay, that's good. Do this here. I mean, the archery dojo is not taken yet, which is interesting. This should be taken, right? Maybe it cannot capture, so let's dismount here the general. Is it starting to capture something? I mean, it's slowly starting to capture some. Go right over here. The horsemen should come really soon, right? Maybe it comes as soon as you capture the archery dojo, the horsemen. Or as soon as a significant number of your forces are past a certain point. That's fine, I've almost captured the archery dojo. I mean, let's put them like this, because this is where they came the last time, right? They came around here. Alright, archery dojo is captured. Let's get back on the horse. And I will get my cannons ready here again.
My lord! Cavalry!
Alright, here we come. The cavalry are here. Where are they? Let's see where they're coming. They should come across right here, yeah? Let's make sure that I cover the bridge and everything else. I mean, I should have had the Armstrong gun ready at the start. It looks like they're trying to go around, and let's have everyone get back behind, get back into the house here. And this is not a good situation here. I have everyone basically running. Now let's have each one of these make sure they run. Sharpshooters as well. And these can go like this. I mean, here we go. Don't need to. Looks like they're getting ready here to fight. The horsemen are not coming around. Maybe what I can do is I can do this and get ready to shoot them in the flank. Here they come, here they come. Alright, let's skip behind here. Maybe I can shoot them like this and they can basically fire. Well, let's have everyone get ready to shoot. Oh, they caught the sharpshooters. See if they can disengage. I mean, I think the sharpshooters are fucking dead. Alright, let's rally here. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I can shoot the horsemen here as they... Okay, there you go, they're routed. What about these horsemen here? Are they routed as well? Rapid advance. It's a rapid advance as well here. I mean, it's not ideal here. I mean, the katana people here, they're fighting these. I did not actually see these here. Let's have them run back here. And what we need here. There we go. Attack here. I mean, I didn't see the horsemen come from the other side. It's a good thing I had these katana people on the flank, right? Or it could have turned into a very bad day for these riflemen here. And now I'm attacking the saber cavalry with my spearmen. I mean, there's only 50 of them, and they're killing the horses. Okay, the horses are dead. There we go. That's all the hard part of this. There's one more part here. We have to blow apart the infantry here, and then cross the bridge and attack the fort, right? Let's do that. Bring up the general here. I mean, I know there's no more horses, so I can sort of send my troops like that. And we gotta bring these cannons up close to start shooting these. I mean, here's the fort here that's blown up. There's no more of these towers to blow the gunpowder. So the rest of the mission, we're going to have to fight normally, right? I mean, a lot of these spearmen were killed. These Kyoto police here were killed. We've had a lot of casualties so far, yeah. Someone who was really, really good at this could get to this point without losing anybody. Probably by being patient and abusing the artillery. Then again, the artillery only has 20 ammo, right? So there's only so much you can do. Well, let's wait for the artillery to show up here. We don't want to charge straight into this because they're hiding behind a wall really increases their firepower to the point where if you try and charge the wall, your units will start routing. So you don't want to do that, especially on very hard mode. I know this because I played it a couple of times, not 50 times. But I didn't like the results when I charged the wall, right? And it makes sense too. The wall is probably something that is really hard to deal with. So we're going to use the Armstrong gun to try and blow up the that, and then what we're going to do here for this fort wall here, we're going to try and get these infantry off the wall so that we can climb the wall with our troops. I mean, we're going at maximum speed here, and there's only half an hour left. We should have enough time. There's enough time for this. It'll only take a couple minutes to dislodge these troops, and then we can charge across here to kill these. And then there's not too many more here, right? There's the bodyguard and a couple of troops in there. So let's take our time with this artillery. I don't want to lose half my soldiers killing one group of soldiers inside a house, right? .27 minutes left. It's too bad we don't have horse artillery. It would make it a lot faster. Let's set the display mode instead of fast forward. It was definitely worth the 3 minutes. I mean, I know that if I charge with my troops, it looks like it's only 200 soldiers and it's 1 unit, but the wall is a really big pain to deal with, right? So you open it up now, and a couple of well-placed shells, and they'll completely be destroyed, dislodged from the wall. I mean, 30 people have already died, right? Wow, they're actually in range to shoot my artillery. That's what happened last time too. Let's move in some of my troops. I don't really want to move in my troops, but if the artillery can't deal with them because I made a mistake and they're too close, then it is what it is, and I have to bring them up. "30 out of 60, 30 people have died already." I mean, these rocks here, 30 out of 60, how many more? 20 out of 60. I moved way too close to them. I thought that would be not close enough, but whatever. I don't need more artillery to beat this. Confident 160. Let's see, what am I doing here? This may end up costing me the match if moving the artillery too close. Hopefully not. But I didn't really expect to basically screw that up, right? I didn't expect them to be able to shoot that far. Black Bear Infantry 25. I'm getting massacred here. Most of my units are routed now. I'm fucked. I mean, I knew this wall and these guys behind the wall were good, but I didn't know they'd be this good. Right? only got one option left, and that's to send in my soldiers to fight. At least I still have some troops left that can do the shooting, right? But it's not too many. I mean, what happened to artillery? They stopped shooting the shells, or there's not enough people to work the guns, or what? I mean, this should have been what I did, right? Run in to try and fight them all. Okay, the swordsmen are killing them off. Wavering 50. They really fought to the last man. And they killed a lot. They killed half my army. Shattered, alright. There we go. I mean, I don't know what I have left. Let's see if I can hook up the cannons to the horses and start moving them around. Let's see if I've got any firepower left. I mean, I may lose this map because I screwed that up. I knew it was a big pain, and I didn't know the range of that unit, right? I didn't know it could get my cannon. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units plus the general. It's possible I can possibly do it, especially if the cannon is intact. If the cannon is intact, I can do it. If it's not, it's going to be very difficult to get this done. I mean, this unit here, the 182, is what I need to concern myself with, right? I need to make a very long, thin line of soldiers that can all shoot, and then I might be able to win if I'm careful. Okay, let's do this here and see if we can. See if the cannon can actually hit these here. If there's enough people to work the cannons, I don't know. Not in combat, casualties sustained. 13 out of 60. I mean, is he gonna start using the cannon? These two dudes? Okay, they're starting to use the cannon. Good, there we go. And 20 out of... I mean, we're gonna need to kill as many as we can. Let's use up these shells. Maybe the reload rate really sucks with only a few soldiers, right? But I want to make sure that these get off the wall before I start climbing the wall. I mean, let's do it right now. I mean, there's no time to waste, right? I don't know if the shells are gonna keep shooting. What is that? Hidden. Oh, they're not. Maybe it's not fire at will. I don't know why they aren't shooting. They run out of cannons, I think. No more cannonballs. All right, that's it then. It's time to move everyone in. Move everyone in. Alright, Imperial Infantry have got to be like this. The Kahitai and the Imperial Infantry. I mean, I know they don't have any more horses left, so I don't need that thick of a line, but I still want a lot of firepower, right? Let's get these ones in the reserve in the back. These weaker units in the back, right? Maybe the sharpshooters can be on their own. And let's disengage. I mean, what you can do is you can send the artillerymen to go and fight, right? If there's no ammo, usually you can send the artillerymen out to fight. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Okay, they're starting to climb the walls here to try and fight these infantry. I mean, hopefully they aren't able to shoot. I think they're falling back. All right, let them fall back. They're trying to form a line of battle and fall back and attack. All right, let's. Who can fire the wall here? I mean, these katana people can attack the wall, but I want them here. I want them here to fight these, and I want to inspire these ones here. There we go. I mean, here's garrison infantry, shogunate infantry. We should be able to deal with these, bro. Let's get onto the horses. I don't know if they're gonna come down and walk out this door, right? That's the main thing. See if any of them can go through the door. The door should be open now. I mean, are these? They're not swordsmen, so I should be able to rock them, destroy them all, right? Because I'm not swordsman either. Let's send everyone up here. I mean, there's still one here, right? Steady, 130. In melee unit winning. I mean, let's fight to the last man. Let's do that. Then I'll bring these gun people in. Bring in the people of guns here. What we need is this, right? That's what we need. Wavering 40, 82, 42. I just think if they had some cannons. They don't, but okay, there's only there's 12 minutes left. I need to climb these walls here, and then I need to beat these ones here. Maybe I should just leave these ones alone, right? This one here. There's only 12 minutes left. I need to be able to beat them in 12 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Shattered, let's rally. Maybe I'll rally these troops here. Katana Kichi unit winning. Alright. Let's do that. I don't want to spend 10 minutes killing this one unit, but at the same time I can't leave it alone, right? What we should do is just send everyone to try and kill it. Unit winning decisively. Okay, there we go. Now let's see what we've got here. We've got the castle. We've got the castle and the general's bodyguard. There's not a lot of time left. I might lose this because of time. But let's see what we've got. We've got these Imperial infantry here. And what we can do is maybe we can do this with the Katana Kichi. And we can send these sharpshooters to shoot them, right? Oh, there's a unit of troops here, garrison infantry. Might be fucked. Let's see how we do this. Maybe what'll happen is I will kill enough of these, and then they will rout because too many of them have died, right? Imperial infantry here. They haven't been shooting. Let's have everyone just make sure that they can fire at will. Alright, there's not much time left. Garrison infantry study. The katana people, they died. I mean, I still have a shot at beating this, but it's getting rather grim. Let's see what we can do here. Garrison infantry, right? Okay, there we go. I don't know if they're hidden inside the forest or what. I think they may be routed. They may be all dead. Let's just have everyone climb the wall. Yeah, especially this 105 unit. We're gonna have everyone climb the wall and then basically get into a big melee with these 200 because there's not much more that I can do. Right. I should have kept the katana people alive. Looks like they're getting there to the wall. One group of soldiers have routed. They're not climbing the wall. Maybe they cannot. They don't have any way of fighting. They don't have any way of climbing the wall and fighting. I mean, 150, maybe I might still win because I rallied. Come on. And there's Neil fire. Maybe I can shoot more. Inspire. Which unit is about to win here? So you want inspire. What's going on here? I think I'm out of ammunition, right? That's what's good. That's what's going there. Can I break down the wall? I thought it was 3 units here. These ones can't because they're kneeling. Can they climb? I mean, they can climb. Alright, they're coming down. The general's bodyguard is coming down. If I can form a long enough line of troops to shoot, maybe I can just maybe I can beat them down. Are they gonna come outside? I need them to charge me. I need them to charge me badly. Here we go. I mean, it's really down to the last man, right? No, there's no bullets left. No bullets left, so I can't attack them. Come on, there's 5 minutes left. I mean, maybe after this, I beat the map. Let's see what happens. Let's keep these alive. Looks like I'm going to lose, because I need to take this thing, right? I need to take the center circle. I don't have enough time to take it. I mean, maybe I can climb the wall now and take it, but doubt it. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got here. And okay, there's 4 minutes to take the castle. Let's see if I can take the castle and win. I think it's enough time. It's enough time. I've managed to win somehow. I mean, if it's a win, I'll upload it, but it's definitely not one of my greatest games. Uh, 3 minutes here. I mean, hopefully I've taken this one here, right? It's red here, and this one is also red here. So maybe just by taking this one, I've won. It's 3 minutes until time runs out. Let's see if I take the castle here. I don't know if this means that I've won the map or whatever, but I don't want to fight this last group of soldiers because that might take longer than 3 minutes to beat it, right?
The defenders flee! Osaka Castle is ours! For the Emperor!
Alright, I've done it. Close victory. Everyone
From a ship
died.
in Osaka Bay, Tokugawa Yoshinobu watches his castle burn. He has now been driven from the southern half of a country he supposedly rules. Through courageous leadership in battle, Saigo Takamori has tipped the balance of power in Japan. His samurai followers see him as a hero, and his achievements are celebrated throughout the land.
Right. Nearly everyone died, but it's okay, we won. Let's end the battle. I'm not even sure I can beat that last unit of 200 soldiers with what I have. Costly victory. I mean, and I was turning on and off the bullets too to try and conserve bullets, but I still ran out of bullets for some of those soldiers in the end. And let's see how many I lost and how many I won. For some reason, it doesn't let me save the replays for these historical battles. So this is it. I'm never gonna see it again, except on YouTube. I mean, I lost almost all my men. I killed twice as many, but that's not really good against the computer. right? Let's see what killed the most. This infantry here killed the most. Oh, whatever that is. The sharpshooters killed a lot too. 1,000 here, 1,000 there. These really killed a lot. I mean, what can I say? If I had known that those guys behind the wall could shoot that far, I wouldn't have put the cannons that close. Could have won anyway. That's all there is to it, right? And see everyone later. The battle only lasted 1 hour and 20, but playing it actually took a couple hours. I'm not sure it was worth it. This was a really, really long battle. But at the end, maybe that fighting at the end was pretty good, where it was down to the last man. I'll see everyone later.
Following the destruction of Osaka Castle, Shogun Tokugawa Yoshinobu returns to Edo by sea. His army is smashed. Japan is in turmoil. Support for the shogunate in central and southern Japan has collapsed. Clans flock to the emperor's banner. Imperial forces march across central Japan, facing only token resistance. Tokugawa Yoshinobu, with insufficient manpower to defend Edo, surrenders the city and his position. Some loyalist shogunate troops, however, refuse to surrender. At Ueno near Edo, a loyalist army digs in. They must be removed.
Alright, so that's the next one. We'll play that another time. See everyone later. The shogunate has collapsed. 200 years without with the shoguns in power, and the emperor is taken back control. Anyway, see you later. Bye.